I'm going to be doing some stretching exercises for Hygienist. This is a good way to kind of relax your muscles, stretch them out, get them mobile, warm them up a little bit so that if you feel any tension in your neck, in your shoulders, between your shoulder blades, your arms even, this is going to be a good way to just kind of check and see if you have full function and full mobility of your upper body. So we're going to start. Just what I want you to do is just kind of bring your arms out like this and just kind of stretch them out slowly. You can feel the stretch there in your shoulders. Just kind of go sideways here, side to side, just real soft leaning until you can feel the stretch right here. When you're leaning over to the left, you can feel the stretch on the right shoulder. And then when you go this way, you should be able to feel a stretch right here even. You're not just working out your core, but you can actually feel it up in your shoulders, especially if you're really tight. And then you can bring your arms up and just kind of touch your hands. And you should be able to do this, to bring your elbows up to your ears and just bring them to the side of your head, okay? That should be pretty comfortable. And just kind of move your hands around. Now you want to bring your right arm and just swing it all the way back and see if you have full motion of your shoulder there. Sometimes hygienists don't do this enough, and what will happen over time is that your shoulder will actually lock and you'll lose function. Some hygienists will only be able to do this and they can't swing their shoulder all the way around. You should be able to have full function forward and backwards. Remember to take some deep breaths. Now we're going to do the other one. Go back. See if you have full function here. You should be able to keep your other arm close to your head. And then forward. There we go. Good. Now that you've done that, go ahead and just grab your left elbow and bring your hand to the back. You should be able to touch the upper part of your shoulders here. And just keep that stretch. Oh, it feels really good. You'll feel the stretch all the way down right here. Just take a couple deep breaths. You want to feel, you can actually feel the shoulder, kind of tension just kind of releasing there. Now do it on the other side. And just bring again your hand all the way down, and you're gently pulling your elbow toward your ear, toward the side of your head. You want to keep a little bit of the tension, grab it and then pull it. You'll feel the stretch here and you'll feel the stretch in the shoulder areas. There you go. And then just grab both of your elbows. See if you can do that. See if you have full range of motion of your shoulders there. And then if you do this and just gently lean back a little bit. Oh, that stretch feels so good. So just gently lean back just a tiny bit. Oh, like that. Not too much. You don't want to strain your lower back. Okay. And then just bring your arms down and roll your shoulders forward and back. Just kind of roll them that way. Now we're going to work a little bit on our neck. So you want to just kind of roll, just gentle rolls forward from one side to the other, one shoulder to the other. And then you want to bring it all the way around. Now, when I'm doing this, I can actually feel a little bit of a pinch. I can feel the tension right here. So you want to make sure to do this and get your full function. Make sure your head can go all the way around. Just gentle, slow stretching. And then roll your shoulders back. Just like that. You can also grab your elbow and bring your arm over and across to the back on the opposite side. And just gently pull your elbow towards you here on the front. And just hold that for a few seconds and breathe. And then you want to do the other side. You see how it's just, I can touch the back, my upper back there, and just pull toward you Don't forget to breathe. Just hold this. Nice, a real nice stretch here on the back, on the front side of your shoulder. Okay. And then roll your shoulders again. Forward and back. So these are just some good stretches to be able to do. And one last thing, you want to roll your back occasionally. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend down. You're like, if you're going to touch your toes, if you can't touch your toes, don't worry about it. But you do want to just kind of let your head relax. Let your muscles just kind of relax down. You're going to come down about halfway, okay? And then you're going to slowly roll up, just letting your shoulders drop dead. You can actually feel in some areas your vertebrae kind of pop, and then you bring all the way back. And then you want to do it again. Just roll, intentionally trying to roll each vertebrae all the way down. Wiggle your shoulders down here. Your arms, just wiggle your arms, and then come all the way back, rolling each one slowly. Feels really, really good to do that rolling. But it's really important to make sure to do stretches, and that was just for the upper, for your neck, for your head, your neck, your shoulders, the front side of your chest here, your trapezius, the back side, your shoulder blade areas. It's just a really good way to stretch things out. You should be doing that even at work. You know, if you're waiting between patients or have a little bit of downtime, you can sit in your chair and just kind of stretch your upper body. Make sure that you have full function. If you have a lot of pain anywhere, or you notice that something is locking, don't force it. You need to go see a doctor, see maybe a chiropractor or massage therapist to see if they can kind of massage those things out. One time I was having problems with my right shoulder, and when you know how sometimes when we're in the car we just kind of put our purse in the back seat. Well, one day when I tried to do that, my arm just gave way. It actually shocked me, surprised me. And I was like, oh my God, what was that? And then when I tried to retrieve my purse, I couldn't. I had just sharp pain, and it scared me to death. And I didn't know what was happening. So what I did is I started stretching more often, kind of working my shoulder, and I went to the gym. And there's a machine there. I'm not sure what the name of it, but it's for your shoulders. And basically you sit and you grab the handles up on top, and then you bring them down. You can pull down this way, sideways, or this way, forward. And I started doing this type of motion for a few weeks, and it totally just took care of my shoulder. You know, some people run to the doctor and immediately they start talking about surgeries and stuff, and I was not down for that. So by the grace of God, I was able to just kind of exercise it and warm up my muscle and just kind of wake things up and unlock things. And now I have full range, full function, full strength, and I don't have any problems. But ladies, make sure to take the time to take care of yourselves, stretch. Later on, I'll put a video of how to stretch your wrists out, and how to do some stretching with your fingers and things like that. That's really good for the wrists. And I'll also share some products that I use whenever I work out. That's really great for the back. Oh, I feel so good. And I'll share another video of just a few things that I use that have helped me stay relatively pain-free. I'm going almost on 20 years of hygiene. I'm nearly at 18. So that's, and I'm relatively pain-free. I don't have a lot of issues with, things locking on me or overly painful. So I would encourage you to remember to take care of your body. Make sure to take the time to take care of your body. Don't neglect it. And if you think you can do hygiene and not be active or exercise or stretch, you are terribly wrong. You are going to have problems and you are going to be in pain. So make sure to take the time to take care of yourself and your body. Have a great one.